Pretty long day, Tuesday.
All right, everybody on inside. Come on in, get a seat. Let's go, everybody on inside. Got a black bull to start with. 180. Now I'm on $88.09. $88.09. 188, 89, 91, 92, 93, 94, 94, 5, 95, 194, 95, 95 at the better 95, 194. Lone Star 1. $188.09, $98.09, money, 990, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 96, 96, 97, 98, 199, 99, 99, 198, Lone Star 1, Lone Star 1. It happened at 165. Now say $6, 5, now $6. On the money, 6, 7, 8, 9, now 70, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76, 177, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, 176, Lone Star 1. Watch him a little bit. It's happening. 160 now on. 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 71. Every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76, 77, 77, 77, 176, Lone Star 1. It's happening. 190 now on. 190 but 1, able to money 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 96, 97, 97, 97, 97, 97, 8, 98, 98, 9, $98.99, 58, 9, 58, 9, 198, Lone Star 1. It's happening at $2 down 1, $2 down 1, able to $1, money 1, $2 now 1, able to 1, 2, 202, 202, 384, but the 5, but the 206, 207, 207, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, 206, Lone Star 1, 206. It happened at $2 now 1, able to 1, money 1, $2 now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 205, 206, 207, 208, 29, 29, 29, 10, 11, 211, 12, 13, 14, 214, 214, 214, 214, 213, Lone Star 1. It happened at $2 now 1, able to $1, 1, 2, 202, 202, 202, 3, 4, 204, 204, 205, 205, 204, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 205, 205, 205, 204, Lone Star 1. It happened at $2.91, $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 289, 210, 210, 211, 11, 12, 213, 14, 214, 213, 214, 214, 214, 213, Lone Star 1.
Joe Bob Hager.
Okay, got a little bump on his face. Left side. Heaven, 155, 156, 7, 157, 57, 58, 58, 58, 59, 59, $60. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 63, 2, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 162, Marty 17, Marty 25, Marty 25.
15, 1, 5, 15, 1, 5.
Little bit left eye. Look at his left eye a little bit. It happened hand 140 now 140 even 141 140 now 120 now 120 now 121 2 3 23 4 24 5 26 $7 $8 $8 $9 $9 30 131 32 3 4 5 7 38 37 38 38 39 $8 $9 40 141 2 3 4 5 7 148 49 $9 50 51 2 1 $2 151 Javier 29 Javier 29. Watch his left hind leg. It's 133 now 4, 133 on money, 4, 5, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 42, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 48, 9, $9, 50, 50, 50, 51, 51, 51, 50, 149, Lone Star 1 with the cows. 133 now 4, 133 now 4, 133 now money 4, 34 133 now 4, 133 Marty 25. It happened at 130 now 1, 130 on the money now 1, 130 he would 130 Marty 25, Marty 25. Is that a red cow? Okay, check that at the ranch. It's happened hand 150 now 1 2 153 54 56 58 $60 $8 $4 $6 $8 70 172 4 76 78 80 4 86 88 90 4 96 98 $2 2 202 202 202 202 202 202 202 202 $2 Fox number 7 Fox 7 140 now 1 1 1 1 money 1 2 3 4 5 6 47 $8 $8 $9 $9 50 51 1 2 2 3 53 4 5 56 7 8 8 8 158 157 Lone Star. All right, 138.9, 138.9, 138 on money 9, 41, 2, 3, 44, 45, 45, 46, 47, 148, 149, 149, 51, 51, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 157, 58, 58, $9, 60, 160, 159, 61, 1, 2, 3, 4, 163, Marty 8, Marty number 8. Okay, watch his mouth. Oh, deal goes with him by the head. By the head, 125, 150 on money, 75 now, 200 and a quarter and a half, 75, 300 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 375, 400, 400 and a quarter, but a bit of a half, 4 and a half, 75, 500 by the head and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a 75, 575 by the head, $600, 600, 600, 600 and a quarter, half and a quarter, cut up and a half, second half, second half, second half, second half, $650, 625 by the head, Tom 3, Tom 3. Watch his right eye. It's half and half, 130, now 2. 130, now 2, money 2. 2, 2, 2, with a bit of $32, 4. 134, 36, 38, with a bit of 42, with a bit of 4, with a bit of 6. 148, 150, 152, with a bit of $2, 4, with a bit of 4, now 4, 5. 155, $6, with a bit of 7, 7, 7, 156, Marty 17, Marty 17. 7 half, 190, now 1, a bit of money 1, with a bit of 2, with a bit of 3, with a bit of 4, with a bit of 5. 96, 97. 97, 97, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7. 196, Lone Star 1. So when it comes, little bit, watch your eyes, not very bad there, 110, 12, 110, 11, 110, 11, money 11, 11, 10, 11, 11, 112, 113, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 120, 1, 21, 21, 21, 21, 120, Marty number 25, Marty 25. 40, now 2, 40, just 40, now 2, on the money, now $2, 4, 46, 48, $50, $2, $4, $4, $6, 58, 58, 58, 62, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, $66, 64, now $6, 6, 6, 64, Javier, number 28. To the black heifer. 217, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 80, 2 and a half, 5, 87 and 90, 2 and a half, 95, 97 and a half, $3, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, 2 and a half, 25, 27 and a half, 32 and a half, 5, 37 and a half, 337 and a half, 337 and a half, 335, and Troy 3. Old deal goes with him, Bigfoot and all. $1 now 5. $1 now money 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 55, and 40, 145, 50, 155, 155, 150, 60, 5, 170, 5, 175, 170 now 2 and a half, 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 170 Tom 3, 170 Tom 3. Maybe a little straight-legged on one of them. 7, 122, now 3, 122, now 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 37, 38, 39, 40, 39, 40, we did 1, 2, 141, now 2, 141, shoat number 2. The Charlie heifer over there, 360, now 2.5. 360 on the money, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, bit 2.5, 2.5. 365, 7.5, 70, bit 2.5, bit 5, bit 75, 7.5. 377, 80, 80, bit 80, 80, 2.5, bit 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 380, Troy, number 3, Troy 3. 7.5, 370, now 2.5, 5, bit 2.5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 5, 80, 7.5, 90, 2.5, 95, 97.5, $4, 2.5, 5, bit 7.5, 10, 410, 12.5, 15, 79, 20, bit 2.5, 5, bit 7.5, 30, 430, 2.5, 37.5, 40, bit 2.5, 5, bit 7.5, 50, bit 2.5, 5, 57.5, 60, 2.5, bit 65, 465, 462.5, D&D 20, D&D 20, 7, 130, now 1, bit 1, bit 1, now 30, on the money, now 1, bit 31, 31, 31, 31, 131, 130, Marty 25. Okay, you pick what you like. Pick what you like. Your choice. 130 now two. $130 two. Two. Money two. Debate $2. $2. 132. 130 now two. Debate $2. Now two. Now two. Now two. Now two. Now two. 130. Tom number one. Tom number one. Heaven, 110, 111, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 116, 115, 116, 115, 116, 116, 115, Tom 1.
They don't even know what size to put the tag on no more.
120 now two. 120 now $2. 120 now two. Two. Money two. $2. 120 24. 24. 24. 246. 126 8. 28. 28 30. 2. 4. 36. 138. 142. $2. 4. 142 now 4. Now 4. Now 4. Now 4. Now 4. Now 4. 142 Simon number one. Simon number one. 7.5, 180, now 2, 180, bit 2, 4, 18, now 4, now 4, now 84, 6, 88, 90, bit 2, bit 4, 96, 98, $2, 2, bit 202, 204, 26, 8, 210, 10, 10, 212, bit 212, 212, 212, 212, 210, Tom number 5, Tom 5. 7.5, 116, now two, $160, $2, both of them, I guess, 2, 4, 62, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 68, 72, 4, 6, 78, 80, 82, 84, 84, 86, 86, $86, 86, 86, 88, 88, 90, 192, 192, 4, 92, now 4, 96, 96, 98, 98, 98, $2, 2, now 202, 204, 204, 68, $208, $8, $8, $8, 206, Tom 5, Tom 5, Tom 5, 145, 47.5, money 52.5, 55, 7.5, 62.5, 65, 7, 72 and a 5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 87.5, 92.5, 92.5, $1.95, $1.97.5, $1.97.5, $2, 2.5, 2.5, 205, 205, 7.5, 7.5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 207.5, Tom 5, Tom 5. Had not been checked here. 155, 7, 155, 157, money 79, 159, 61, 3, 55, 7, 69, 71, 35, 77, $9, 81, 83, 183, 5, 87, 87, 89, 91, 93, 195, 97, 99, 201, 203, 203, 205, 205, 205, 205, 205, 203, Tom 1, Tom 1. 7.5, 145, 7.5, 145, 7.5, 145, money 7.5. 45, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 150, 150, 150, 2.5, 55, 55, 55, 7.5, 160, 2.5, now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 160, Tom 5, Tom 5. Two big ones, sale two big ones. 170, now $2, $2, 4, 6, 76, 78, 80, 2, 4, 84, 86, 88, 190, 92, 4, 94, 94, 96, 98, now $2, $2, 2, 202, 204, 204, 246, second, 8, $2, 10, 10, 10, 12, 2, 12, 14, 16, 216, 214, Marty 45, Marty 45. Old deal goes with him. 120 now to $120 T dollar T. 120 on the money now to T T dollar T dollar T dollar T 4. 124 now 6 now 8 28 32 with the bit of 4 with the bit of 36 138 140 with the bit of 2 with the bit of 4 with the bit of 6 with the bit of 48 150 152 T 2 4 4 $6 with the $8 58 62 with the bit of 4 with the 6 with the bit of 8 70 with the 172 4 74 76 76 174 Simon. Number 1, Simon 1. 116 now 2, 4, 6, 8, 72 and a half, 5, 7, 8, 80, 82 and a half, 5, 87 and a half, 92 and a half, 95, 97 and a half, $2, 2 and a half, 202 and a half, 5, 205, 207 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 205, Troy number 9, Troy 9. Sell the black bull with the tag. 7 hand. 140 now two. $142 Black bull on the money now two. $142 $142 T2 with the 4 246 46 48 $152 46 with the best. He's a bull. 56 58 $162 62 46 with the bit of $6 bit of $6 166 164 Troy 9. Sell the spot. $1 now 2 and a half. $1 now 2 and a half. $100 money 2 and a half. 105 5 7 and a half. 105 7 and a half. 7 8 10 110 12 10 12 and a half 15 17 20 122 and a half 5 but 25 27 and a half but 30 132 and a half 135 but 37 and a half 40 but 42 and a half 142 and a half 5 but 7 and a half 47 and a half 50 but 2 and a half 55 152 and a half. Javier 20 just 2. Javier 2. Sell the black over there, $2 now 2 and a half. $2 now 2 and a half. Money 2 and a half. 202 and a half. 202 and a half. 5 7 and a half. 10 12 and a half. 15 7 and a half. 20 2 and a half. 20 25 25 7 and a half. 30 32 and a half. 32 and a half. 5 35 7 and a half. 7 and a half. 40 242 and a half. 2 and a half. 25 7 and a half. 50 2 and a half. 5 57 and a half. 60 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 260 Shoat number 77. Shoat 77 $2.40 now 2 and a half. 240 now 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 245 42 and a half 5 yes sir 5 but 7 and a half 52 and a half but 55 7 and a half 60 260 257 and a half 60 257 and a half Gully 6 7 and a half at 180 now 2 180 but $80 180 24 82 94 94 94 824 $84 6 8 92 4 96 98 98 now $2 $2 202 204 204 204 204 6 $6 $8 10 number 19 10 208 Tom 5 208 Tom 5 280 now 2 and a half 280 2 and a half 5 but 85 82 and a half 5 5 7 and a half 90 2 and a half 92 and a half 97 and a half but $3 2 and a half but 5 3 7 and a half 10 12 and a half 15 17 and a half but 20 320 317 and a half Lady 94 so a little red over there $2 now 2 and a half 202 and a half money 2 and a half 5 205 7 and a half 10 12 and a half 15 with the 17 and a half 220 but 220 2 and a half but 2 and a half 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 5 but 25 but 25 27 and a half 30 but 32 and a half but 5 but 35 7 and a half but 40 240 but 2 and a half 5 but 7 and a half but 50 but 2 and a half but 5 57 and a half 60 but 2 and a half but 5 but 5 267 and a half but 7 and a half 265 Tom number 5 Tom 5 oh there 160 now 2 but $2 160 now 2 $2 money 2 4 with a bit of 6 $68 72 with a bit of 4 74 6 78 80 with a bit of 2 with a bit of 82 84 86 88 90 with a bit of 90 92 190 Simon number 1 Simon 1 it's having hand 135 37 not a bit of 35 money 7 $9 wrong over there by the scales 37 $9 9 now 40 with a bit of 2 with a bit of 4 42 4 6 of a day with a bit of 50 with a bit of 2 with a bit of 4 with a 6 58 60 with a 2 with a bit of 4 with a bit of 2 4 6 with a bit of 68 70 with a bit of 172 4 76 78 with a bit of 80 with a bit of 2 84 86 88 90 92 with a bit of 2 190 Simon number 2 Simon 2 Little heifer over there, $1.30, now 2.5. On the money, 2.5. Got the money, 2.5, 7.5. 40, with a bit of 2.5, with a bit of 5, 7.5, 50, with a bit of 2.5, 52.5, 155, 55, 55, 7.5, $60. 62.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, both these, yeah. 2.5, 5, 5, 5, with a bit of 7.5, 7.5, 70, with a 2.5, with a bit of 5, with a 7.5, with a bit of 80, with a bit of 2.5, with a bit of 5, 85, 7.5, with a bit of $8, 7.90, with 190, 190, 2.5, 25, 95, 95, 97.5. $2 better, $2, $2, $2. 197.5 Smith, 197.5. 170, now 2.5, 170, now 2.5, now 5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 7.5, 90, 2.5, 97.5, $2, 2.5, bit of 2.5, 2.5, 7.8, 10, bit of 12.5, 15, 17.5, 20, bit of 2.5, bit of 5, bit of 25, 7.5, 230, 2.5, bit of 5, bit of 35, 7.5, bit of 237, 7.5, 237, 237, 235, Marty number 150, 250, Marty 250, Marty 250. 145, 150, 145 money, 50, 150 now 5, 116 now 5, now 70, 5, 80, 5, 185, 90, 195, $2, $2, 5, 205, 210, 15, 20, 225, 225, 30, 230, 30, 30, 30, 35, 235, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240, 235, Tom 3, Tom 3, Tom 3. $1.40 now 540 now 5, 145, 55, 65, 70, 5, 80, 185, 195, $2, 5, 205, 10, 10, 10, 15, 220, 225, 30, 230 now 5, 240, 245, 50, 255, 260, 5, 270, 5, 275, 270, Tom 3, Tom 3. Over there, 250, now 5, 250, now 5, 65, 265, 70, 280, 290, 95, 290, now 5, 295, 95, 95, 290, Russell, number 2, Russell 2. $220, now 5, turn 20, now 5, turn 20, now 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 245, 50, 250, now 5, 265, 275, 280, 5, 290, 5, $3, 5, 305, 10, 10, 10, 310, now 15, 315, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 340, 40, now 40, now 40, now 40, 340, 335, Russell 2, Russell number 2. By the head here, by the head 100, look them over, $100 now 25, 125, by the head 25, 50, 150, 75, 200, now quarter, now 75, 300, 300, by the head quarter, half, 3.5, 375, $400, $400, $400, 400 now quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 75, 475, 500, 500, $500, $500, 500, 475 by the head, Ninos. We ain't damn vaccinated. 220, now 2.5, 220, now 2.5, 5, 7.5, 32 and a 5, 7, 42 and a 5, 7.5, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 247 and a half, show, 7, 7. Weigh the heifer calf weigher, $3, 75.80, money, 80, 90, $4 now, 10, 20, 30, 430, 420, 35, 40, 445, 50, 455, 465, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 495, $5, 5, 510, 515, 520, 525, 530, 530, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 570, 5, 80, 5, 85, 90, 95, 95, 95, 595, 590, Russell, number 2, Russell 2. Okay, be some steers and bulls off here. Sanderson, Texas. 72.80 now 5, 280 now 5.95, $3 now 5 now 10, 15, 20, 5, but a 325, 320 now 5, 325, 25, 25, 25, 320, Gully number 1, Gully number 11, Gully 11, Gully 11. Got a steer, 7.5, 250 now 5, 250 now 5, money 5, 255, 255, 5, 250, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 5, 57 half, 257 half, 257 half, 57 half, 255 Nolan 27. It's happening at 250 now 5, 252 and a half, 250 now 25, 55, 255, 5, 7 half, $60 2.5 now 5, 7 half, 72 and a half, 575, 275, 75, 272 and a half, Nolan 26. It's happening at 280, 2.5, 280, 2.5, 87 half, 92 and a half, 95, 97 half, $3, 2.5, but a 305, 305, 302 and a half, now 5, 302 and a half, Nolan 26. Happening, $2.30, now 2.5, 230, now 2.5, 230, 2.5, 2.5, sell a little one, 230, 2.5, 35, 30, little one, sell the little one, 2.5, 5, 235, 235, 232 and a half, gully 6, gully number 6. Happening here, 160 now 2.5, 160, 2.5, 5, 2.5 now 5, 65, 555, into 5, 160, 2.5, Simon number 1. So 3 of 3 in. Up there, 270, now 2.5, 2.5, now 5, now 7.5, 80, 2.5, 85, 87, 90, 2.5, 97 half, $3, 2.5, 5, 305, 305, 7.5, 10, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 15, 15, 315, 315, 315, 312 and a half, 871. So two head. It's happening at 250, now 2.5, 250, 2.5, 7.5, $60, 2.5, 7.5, 70, 2.5, 5, 275, 75, 7.5, 80, 80, 2.5, 85, 87, 90, 2.5, 97 half, $3, $3, 297 half, Troy number 8, Troy 8. Okay, look her over a little bit. 7.5, $2, now 5, $2, now 5, money 5, $2, now 5, 10, 10 or 10, 15, 20, 55, 30, 55, 40, 55, 255, 65, 75, 80, 55, 290, 95, 95, 295, 95, 95, 95, 290, Troy 8, Troy number 8. So Charlotte 330 now 5, 330 now 5, Charlotte 335, 40 now 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 495, 10, 415, 25, 30, 55, 435, 40, 440, 440, 440, 435, lady number 93. Little black heifer, 330 now 5, 335, 40, 40, 55, 50, 55, 65, 70, 375, 80, 80, 380, 80, 80, 375, Russell 3, Russell 3. Okay, from Odessa. Okay, you buying 3 head, any 3 you like. 380, now 5, 380, on the money, now 5, 90, 5, $4, 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 5, 425, 30, 5, 435, 40, now 5, 445, any 3, 445, 50, 450, now 5, 455, 55, 55, 55, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 90, 495, $5, $5, $495, that'll be EC 300. Choice again, 7.5, bit of 7.5, 340, now 5. 300 both, 45, money 5, bit of 45, 50, bit of 5, 65, bit of 75, bit of 80, bit of 5, bit of 90, bit of 5, bit of 4.5, 14, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 435, bit of 40, bit of 5, 455, 455, 60, bit of 60, 460, 455, EC 300, 7.5, $3, now 5, $3 on the money 5, 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, 40, 345, 355, 360, 365, bit of 65, bit of 70, bit of 5, 375, 80, 85, bit of 90, bit of 5, bit of $4, bit of $4, $5, 405, 405, 10, bit of 10, 15, bit of 15, 15, 410, that'll be Lady 9, 4, 380, now 5, 380, now 5, bit of 85, 380, now 5, bit of 85, money 5, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 380, Troy 4. Any two, you're buying two head, 370, now 5, 80, bit of 5, 90, bit of 5, bit of $4.05, 45, 10, 15, bit of 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, 445, and 50, bit of 5, bit of 460, bit of 60, 455, 65, bit of 465, 460, Lady, number 93. 7.5, 350, now 5, 355, 65, 75, 85, 95, $4 now 5, 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 5, bit of 445, 440, Troy, number 21. Charlotte, 360, now 5, 365, 75, 85, 95, $4 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 440, 435, D&D number 31, just 3, D&D 3, 7.5, 250, now 5, 250, now 5, 250, now 5, 60, bit of 5, bit of 75, 285, 295, bit of $3, bit of 5, bit of $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 330, 325, Russell 3, Longfellow Ranch. Okay, can I hold the slick one over there? 7 here, $4 now 5, money 5, $4 now 5, $4 5, 10, 4 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, bit of 5, bit of 50, bit of 5, bit of 65, bit of 470, 475, 80, bit of 5, bit of 90, bit of 5, bit of $5, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, bit of 5, 25, 535, bit of 40, bit of 540, bit of 540, 535, Troy 22. Sell one, then bit of $3.70, now 5, 3, 1 head, by scale, 75, 80, 375, 80, 5, bit of 85, 85, 90, bit of 90, 390, 5, bit of 95, 95, $4, now 5, 10, bit of $10, 15, 420, now 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 435, 40, bit of 5, bit of 50, bit of 5, bit of 60, bit of 5, bit of 70, 470, 465, EC 300, 7 here, $5, now 5, $5, now 5, money 5, 10. 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 5, bit of 55, 560, bit of 5, 55, 560, 555, Russell, 3. By the head here, by the head. 375, 400 by the head, now quarter, now hand, now 75, now 5, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 75, 600, now quarter, now half, 75, 700 by the head, now quarter, now half, 7 and a half, 75, 800, 800 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 8 and a half, 875, 900 by the head, 900 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, 900 now quarter, half, 9 and a half, 9 and a half, 975, $1,000, and a quarter, bit of 1,000 and a quarter, 1,000 and a quarter, 1,000 and a quarter, 1,000 by the head, Tom 3. Tom 3, weigh 'em here. William, 450, now 5. Now 60, 455, 460, now 5, 75, 85, 95. $5 now 5, 10, 15, 5, 15, 20, 5, 25, 5, 30, now 5, 5, 45, 5, 50, 550, 5, 55, 5, 60, 5, 60, 5, 60, 5, 55, Russell 1. Russell number 1. $4 now 5. $4 money 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. 445, 445, 450, now 5, 465, 475, 80, have the big one go right along, 85, 485, 90, have them all if you want them, 485, 95, 495, $5, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 5, 25, 5, 30, 5, 30, now 5, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 55, 5, 55, 5, 60, 5, 65, 70, 75, 75, 5, 75, 570, Ritter. How you want to do it? Two head, Ritter. So the little one, $5 now 5. $5 now 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 5, 75, 80, 90, 5, 95, 95. $6, $6, 5, 95, $6, $6, $6, $6, $6, 6, 595, shoat number 1. $3 now 5. $3 now 5. $3 now 5. Money 5. $3 now 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. $3 5. $3 5. $3 5. $3 5. $3 5. $3. Troy number straight. Starting with the 22s. With the 22s. $240 down 2.5, $214 now 5, 7, 8, 52 now 55, 7, 8, $60 2 now 5, 7, 8, 70, 2.5 now 5, now 7, 8, 82 and a half, 85, 87, 92 and a half, 95, 97 and a half, $3 2 and a half, 3025, 37 and a half, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 307 and a half, Nolan number 27, Nolan 27, 170 now 2, $170, $2, $2, 172, 4, $4, 4, 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 174, 174, 172, Simon 1, Simon number 1. Sell a bull over there. One bull, $2.70 now 2.5. 5, 7.5, 82 and a 5, 7, 92 and a 95, 97 and a $3, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, with a bit of 15, 79, 20, 320, with a bit of 20, 2.5, with a bit of 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 320, 2.5, 320, gully 6, gully 6. Over there, 280, now 5, 285, 95, $3 down, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, bit of 330, 330, 320, 530, 325, H51. Say right here, $2 now 40, now 2.5, 240, 2.5, black heifer, 240, now 2.5, 240, now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 240, 2.5, 240, 2.5, 5, 45, 45, 45, 45, 240, 2.5, shoat number 8. Two Charlottes. Ex-roper swing forever. 280 now 5. 280 now 5. 2 Charlottes. 285 90. 290 285 90 90 85 90 90 290 5. 295 $3 295 Russell number 3. Russell 3 by the head 450 now 75. 450 now 75. 450 by the head now 75. 4 money 75. 450 75. 500 now 500 a quarter. 5.5 5.5 575 600 and a quarter. 6.5 75 700 a quarter. But it's 7 a quarter 7 a quarter 7 a quarter. 700 by the head shoat number 1. Sell spot over there, $2.50 now 5, $2.50 now 5, $2.55, 60, 260, $2.55, 260, 60, 60, 60, 60, $2.55 Brian Hoffman, $7.5, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, little bull, $2 now 5, $2 now 5, money 5 and a 10, and a 15, 20, 5, and a 30, 5, and a 40, $2.45, $2.50, 255, $2.55, $2.55, $2.55, $2.50, Tom 3. Tom 3. Okay, you did not get the big one over there. 350, now 5. 3 little ones over there. 355, 65. 370, now 5. Now 80, 80, 85, 90, 90, now 5. $4, $4, $4, $4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 420, 420, 425, 25, 25, 25, 25, 420, Troy, number 4. Okay, do not get the gay. 3 blacks. 7.5, $3, 35, 45, 340, now 5 money 5, 55, 355, 360, 5, 70, 5, 80, 385, 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 380, capital number 35. 7.5, 370, now 5, 375, 5, 375, money 5, 85, 85, 90, 95, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, 5, 405, 405, 4 and 10, 4 and 10, 10, 10, 10, 405. EC number 421. EC 421, 330, now 5. On the money, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 385, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 385, D&D, 4 D&D, number 4. Mark for ownership. 2 bulls, sell 2 bulls, 2 bulls, 330, now 5. 330, on money, 5, 45, and then 45, 45. 350, with a 55, 355, 60, with a bit of 360, 355, 360, with a bit of 360, 355, capital number 34. 330, now 5, 330, on money, 545, 50, with a 5, 360, 570, with a 370, 365, 70, 70, 70, 370, 365, Troy 3. 2 big ones, 2 big ones, 2 big ones. 280, now 5, 280, now 5, 280 on the money, now 5, 95, at $3, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 320, now 5, now 30, now 5, 40, 40, you do 40, 3, 40, 40, 40, 340, 335, D&D, number 26. So a little one. Little one, 330, now 5. 330, now 5. Money, 5. 40, 5, 50, 355. 360, 5, 70, 5, 80, 380. 375, 80, 80, 375, H51. Sell 1 steer, sell 1 steer. $3, now 5, $3, now 5, 10, 15, 15, 25, 30, 5, 40, 345, 50, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 345, Simpson 36. 3, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 7 and a half, 20, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 30, 2 and a half, 35, 3, 37 and a half, 40, 40, 2 and a half, 45, 345, 42 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 5, 345, 340, 2 and a half, D&D 5-3. 7. Had their shots. 3, 10, 12 and a half. 3, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 7 and a half, 20, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 3, 30, 2 and a half, 30, 2 and a half, 35, 35, 3, 37 and a half, 3, 40, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 37 and a half, capital 90, 94, capital 94. 7 and a half, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, and sell one of them, Jody, 5, and one of them, both of them. Choice, 35, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 75, 375, 85, at 85, 90, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 390, shoat number 4, shoat number 4, 330, now 5, 330, now money, now 5, 5, 40, 5, 50, 350, 350, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 350, 350, 345, H22, H22. Okay, Neil Cattle on your pass out at Pyramid 5 pre-punch, 8-way with Somnus. Steer 7.5, 335. That right, 335 now 40. 340 now for money. 40 with the minimum 40, 340. 335, 40 with the minimum 5, the minimum 40, 50 with the 355, 360 with the minimum 5, 365, 55 with the 5, 360. Reese number 6. Reese 6, 360 now 2.5, 2.5 money 5, 7.5, 70, 370, 2.5, 2.5, 5, 75, 7.5, 370, 7.5, 80, 80, 2.5, 80, 2.5, 5, 85, 7.5, 387, 90, 90, 2.5, 9, 2, 5, 97.5, 97.5, $4, 397.5, Troy 4, Troy 4. McCade cattle, 8-way and triangle 5, most of men wormed with side dectin. Heifers 340 now 5, 340 now 5, 340 now 5, money 5, 340 now 5, 340 now 5, 345, 340, Troy 20. Same cattle, headshot 340 now 5, 340 money 5, 55, 60 with 5, 70, 370, 375, 75, 80, 85, 385, 90, 395, $4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 45, 10, 410, 15, 415, 20, 420, 415, choke number 4. Over there is $7.5, $4, now 5, 10, $10, now 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 425, 30, 35, 40, 50, 5, 460, 60, 460, 455, H number 4, H4. H4. Little pimple there, 280, now 5, 95, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 330, 540, 345, 45, 50, 355, 355, 355, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 80, 380, 5, 85, 90, 95, 95, 390, Letty, number 94. All right, Cargill cattle on your pass out. They have been weaned, vaccinated, been wormed. Boys, appreciate the condition. Now they will get up and do it all. Okay, hold one, everybody. 385, 90, 385, 90, 85, money, 90, 395, 95, 95, $4. $4, 5, $4 now 5, 405, 10, 15, 415, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 420, 420, now 20, 420, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 425, 7 and a half, 427 and a half, 7 and a half, 30, 30, 2 and a half, 430, 2 and a half, 35, 7 and a half, 437 and a half, 40, 440, now 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 45, 47 and a half, 447 and a half, 52 and a half, 452 and a half, 452 and a half, 452 and a half, 2 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 and a half, 450, Troy 25. Same cattle, handle exactly the same way. 360 now 5, 360 now 5, money 570, 370 now 5, 375, 80, 80, 2 and a half, 80, 25, 85, 85, 87 and a half, now 90, 390, 2 and a half, 5, 395, 95, 97, 87, 7 and a half, $4, 2 and a half, 405, 7 and a half, 10, $10, 410, 12 and a half, 15, 79, 20, 420, 2 and a half, 5, 425, 25, 425, 422 and a half, Troy 25. 340 now 5, and then 340 now 5, 355, 65, 75, 85, 90, 95, $4, 5, 45, 405, 10, 15, 20, 420, 415, 20, 5, 425, 25, 30, 34, 35, 435, 40, 440 now 5, 50, 455, 455, 60, 5, 465, 460, EC number 350.
4B ranch, they got a 9-1.
All right. 4 beat ranch. Sev had a 9-way shot. 380, now 5, 380, now 5, 380, now 5, and a bit of 85, money, 5, and a bit of 380, now 2 and a 5, 85, 7 and a half, and a bit of 90, and a bit of 2 and a half, and a bit of 9, 2 and a 5, 95, 7 and a half, $4, $4, 2 and a half, 405, 47 and a half, and a bit of 7 and a half, 405, 407 and a half, 407 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 405, Troy, 5, Troy, 5, 370, now 5, 370, now 5, and a bit 375, 580, 80, 80, 80, 80, bit of 5, but 85, 90, but 90, but 95, but 95, 95, 95, 2 and a half, now 5, and 95, 97 and a half. You can take one more there. 97 and a half, 397 and a half, $4, $4, 2 and a half, 402 and a half, 402 and a half, 402 and a half, $4. Simpson, number 35. Sell the red over there, 420, now 5, red one, 420 on money, 530, now 5, now 40, now 5, now 50, now 5, now 65, 475, 85, but a 90, but a 5, but a $5, 5, but a 10, 515, 525, 25, 525, 25, 25, 25, 525, 520, H number 3. Sell the crossbred. Sell a crossbred, 340, now 5. 340 on the money, 5, but a 345. Crossbred over there, 340, now 5. 345, 5, but a 5. 340, Troy, number straight, Troy. Same good cattle. 7 and a half, $4 now 5. $4 now 5, money 5, 10, 15, a bit of 20, but a 5, but a bit of 435, but a bit of 445, 455, but a bit of 465, but a bit of 70, but a 5, but a bit of 80, but a bit of 5, 45, 90, 95, but a $5, 5, but a 10, but a 15, but a 20, 525, 525, 25, 25, 25, 25, 520, H4H number 4. Old one big heifer, you're buying 4 little ones there. 350 now 5. 350 now 2 and a half 5. But it's 7 and a half 60. 2 and a half now 5. But a bit of 5, 5, 5. 365 7 and a half. But a bit of 7 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half. 367 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half. 365 Troy number 3. 7 and a half, 320, now 2 and a half, 320, 257 and a half, 30, but a bit of 330, 2 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, 40, but a bit of 2 and a half, 47 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 55, 55, 355, 355, 352 and a half, H22, 380, now 5, 380 on the money, 5, but a bit of 85, 95, $4, now 5, now 10, now 15, but a bit of 20, but a bit of 5, but a bit of 30, but a bit of 5, but a bit of 40, but a bit of 5, 450, 455. Many more as you want. 450 now 5. 455. Many more as you want. 460 with a bit of 5. But a bit of 465. 460 now 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, but a bit of 5. 460 D&D 20. So one red heifer, 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 555, money 5, 360 with the 5, with the 75, with the 80, with the 380, 375, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 380, 375, capital number 58. Everybody's been weaned and vaccinated with 7-way with some that's left over. One big one there, 160 now 5, 116 now 5, 555, but the money 5, but $5, 5. Over there, 70, 175, 80, but 180, 80, but 80, but 80, but 175, 80, 180, 180, 180, 175, Hobby R3, Hobby R3, 7 here, $2.30 now 5, 230 now 5, 230 now 5, 235, 35, 235, 35, $2 now 5. On the money now 5. 5. Now 10, 15, 20, 225, 230, 230, 225, 30, 30, 30, 235, 235, 240, 245, 245, 245, 245, 240, Ninos. 700 there, 700, 360, now 5, 365, money, 570, 75, 375, 85, 90, 395, $4, 5, 10, 10, 15, 415, 20, 420, 15, 25, 430, 435, 35, 35, 35, 35, 430, Troy, 4. 7 $3, now 5, $3 money, 5, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 325, 320, now 5, 30, 335, 35, 35, 35, 330, H37. So one head, 7 hand, but a 290, now 5, 290, now 5, money, 5, $3, but a 5, but a 10, but a 15, but a 20, but a 5, but a 330, but a 35, 40, but a 5, but a 50, but a 50, 350. That's black if you want it. Glen out, 350, 350, 355, 355, 60, 5, 65, 360, and that'll be capital number 34. You want the black? Too bad. 7 $3, now 5, 3 to Red Bull, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 3, 45, 45, 50, 355, 360, 5, 360, D&D number 2. Okay, Brock Jones, cattle boys. I've had 2 rounds of 7-way and Boba Shield gold and 1 shot. 315, 17, 20, 320, 2.5, 5, 7, 30, 2.5, 35, 37, 40, 2.5, 5, 7, 350, 2.5, 55, 55, 355, 7, 360, 60, 2.5, 5, 7, 70, 370, 2.5, 5, 5, 7, 80, 80, 2.5, 85, 85, 385, 385, 385, 385, 380, 2.5, that'll be Troy 5, Troy 5. I'm good, cattle. I've had shots. Here we go. 330, now 5. 330, now 5. 5, 330, money 5. 35, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 365, 360, now 5, 5, 70, 370, 70, 75, 375, 5, 75, 75, 370, EC number 5, 41, 42, 242. No, 40, 421. All right, there's your deal right there. They're nice. All steers, 320, 2.5, but a 7.5, 30, but a 2.5, 5, but a 37.5, 40, 340, but a 2.5, 5, but a 7.5, 350, 50, 2.5, 52.5, 350, 5, 55, 55, 55, 7.5, 360, but a 2.5, but a 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 360, 2.5, 360, Simpson 36. 7.5, 315, now 5. We sell 2 of them, Jody. 2 more, 55, 60, 5, 70. 370, 365, 70, 70, 70, on 2 of them, 5, 375, 380, 380, 380, now 5, now 90, 390, now 2.5, now 5, 95, 97, $4, $4, $4, 2.5, 5, 405, 7, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 410, 410, 410, 410, 407.5, D&D 35. 7.5, 315, now 5, 350 on the money, now 5, but a 60, but a 5, but a 70, 5, but a 80, but a 5, but now 385, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 380, Troy 5. Two more, $3, 10, 12 and a half, 310, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, but 320, 2 of them, 320, 320, 2 and a half, 5, 25, 27 and a half, 330, but a 2 and a half, but a 5, but a 35, 37 and a half, 340, 2 and a half, but a 5, but a 45, 45, 340, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, but a 45, 340, 2 and a half, Nolan, Fox 50, Fox 50. Says Charlotte by the scale, 310, 12 and a half, 310, 12 and a half, 15, 7 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 3 even, a bit of 7 and 20, 2 and a half, 320, 25, 27 and a half, 330, 2 and a half, a bit of 32 and a half, 330, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 330, D&D 2. It's $7.5, $3, now 2.5, 302.5, 302.5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 7.5, 22.5, a bit of 322.5, 325, 25, 7.5, 30, a bit of 2.5, a bit of 5, a bit of 37.5, 340, 2.5, a bit of 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 340, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, a bit of 2.5, 340, Fox 50, 70, 350, now 5, money 5, 65, 75, a bit of 80, a bit of 5, a bit of 385, 90, 5, a bit of $4, a bit of 5, a bit of 10, about 15, 415, 410, 15, about 15, 15, 15, 15, about 415, 410, 415. Many more you want. 410, 415, 415, 415, 410, D&D 35. Okay, hold one if you need to. Hold one here if you need to. 360 now 5. On the money now 5. 365, 70. 5, 80, 5, 90, 95. 395. $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, 395 now $4. $4, $4, 395 Troy. Number 4. Sell the tall one. 340 now 5. 345 money 5. There he is, 340 now 5. Money's down now 5. 345, 45, 45, 45. 340 Simpson. 35 on the scale, Simpson. Every kind, 330, now 5. 330, now 5. 330 money, 5, 45, 55, 60, 55, 75, 80, 385, 385, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95. $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, 395. D&D 4. It's 7.5, 310, 12.5, 310, 12.5, 12 and a half, 15, 7 and a half, 20. 320, 2.5, now 5, now 5, 7.5, 30, 330, 30, 30, 30, 330, 2.5, 5, 37.5, 40, 340, 40, now 40, 337.5, 8, 37. Sell the black one, 330 now 5. 330 now 5, money 5, 330 now 5. 35, 40 now 5, now 50, now 5, now 65, it is 365. 365, 360, H51. It's 7.5, 380, now 5, 380, now 5, 90, 85, 90, 90, 85, 90, 385, 95, $4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 425, Russell 3. Tell the big one, $2.30, now 5. 230 money, 545, 250, 5, 255, 65, 270, 5, 280, 285, 290, 5, 295, 290, 5, 290, show date. 7.5, $3 now 5, $3 money 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 335, 335, 330, 2.5, 330, 2.5, 2.5, 330, D&D 26. 330 now 5, 330 now money 5, 45, 50, 5, 65, 370, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 370, 365 D&D number H51, H22, H22. Okay, boys, been winning 3+ weeks, and I've had 6-way and anthrax and blackleg. Stick hands 320, now 5. 320, now 5. Money 5 at 35, a bit of 40, bit of 5, bit of 350, 355, 355, 355, 60, 360, a bit of 60, 360, 355. Capital 35. Boys, headshots ready to go. $3 now 5. $3 money 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 320 with a bit of 15, 20, 20, 25 with a 325, 30 with a bit of 330. Now 2.5 with a 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 330, 2.5, 330, 2.5, 30, 2.5, 330. Gully 6.
160 guys.
Okay, boys, they have been waiting 60 days. Worm with Ivomat. 70, 270, now 5. 270, now 5. 5, 85, 95. $3, but $3 now 3. $3, $2.95, now $3, $3, now 5. 305, 305, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, but 310. 305, Nolan, 26. Harmon cattle had a fire shield and a 8-way. It's happening at 340, now 5. 340 on money, now 5. 5, 340, 550 with a bit of 350, now 5. 355, 60, 5 with a bit of 70. 580 with a 5 with a bit of 90 with a bit of 390. 85, 95, 95, 95, 95, 395, 390, Lady 93. So one little one there, 380 now 5, 380, one little one, 380 on the money now 5, 385, 85, 380 now 5, 90, 5, 4, $4 5, $4 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, $4 5, $4 5, $4 5, $4 5, $4 5, $4 to beat Troy 4, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, $3 now 5, 3 5, 10, and then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 330, 30, 30, 27. Half 330, 330, but 32 and a half, 2.5, 5, 5, 7 half, 337 half, 40, but 340, but 40 now, 40 now, 40 now, 40, 337 half, capital 94. Two big ones there. 320 now 5. 320 now 2.5. 320 money 5, 7.5. 32.5. 35, 37.5. 340 2.5. A bit of 5. A bit of 7.5. A bit of 350. A bit of 50, 50, 50. 350. 47.5. 50, 50. 350. 347.5. Reese 6. Reese number 6. 360 now 5. 360 now 5. 365 money 5, 70. A bit of 5. A bit of 80. A bit of 5. A bit of 385. 85. 385. 85, 85, 85, 85, 385, 380, Simpson 35, Simpson 35. Hilliard cattle, boys had an 8-way shot. 7.5, $3 now 5, $3 on money now 5, 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, bit of 30, bit of 5, bit of 40, bit of 340, 335, 40, bit of 340, bit of 40, 40, 45, bit of 345, 340 now 5, now 5, now 5, now 5, 340 capital 94. Is that a crossbred? Over there, 360 now 5, 360 now money now 5, 365, 70, 75, 75, 375, 370 now 5, 370, Troy 5, Troy 5. It's $7.5, $3 now 5, $3 money 5 at a 10, 15, 20, 5 at a 30, 5 at a 335, 330 now 540 with a 5 at a 50 with a 50 now 50 now 50 now 350, 350, 345 Reese number 6, Reese 6, Reese 7, Reese 7. Sell two big ones. $2. What do you got? 330 now 5. 330 now 5. 40 with a 45. 50 with a 355. 355. 355. 360. 5 with a 5, 70. 370 with a 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 365. Troy 5. Troy 5. 7.5. 360 now 5. 360. 570 with a 70. 370 with a 5 with a 80 with a 80. 80. 380. 80. 375 H 38. Okay, sell three big ones, $3 now five, $3 now five. On the money, now 5, 10, and 15, 15, 3, 15, 20, 2.5, 320, 2.5, 5, 20, 2.5, 327 half, 327 half, 7 half, 327 half, 325 capital 31. He got like 32 head.
87, 87, 87, 87.
Okay, sell the black. 335, now 45. 350, 355, 355, 55, 5, 355, 355, 355, 350. Nolan 20. Fox 50, Fox 50, 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 325, 320 now 5, 22 and a half, 322 and a half, 2.5, 320, Troy 6. Sell the little red, many more as you want. 7 here, 340 now 5. Little red, 555, 60, but 355, 36, little red, 65, 370, 5, 75, 80, 380, 375, Simpson 35, 7 here, 320, now 5, 320, now money, now 5, now 30, 335, 45, 50, 55, 355, 350, now 5, 355, 350, Reese 6. Two little one, there. $3 now 2.5, 3, 7, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 9, 20, 322 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 330, now 2.5, 35, 37 and a half, 340, 2.5, 345, 345, 345. You're buying two little ones, 345, 45, 45, 45, 342 and a half. Wait, Cade. Okay, 3 head. Go to Cade. Thank you. $7 half, $3 now 5, $3 money, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 330, 335, 345, 345, 3, you do it, 45, 50, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 345, Cade. Well, it's got a pretty good right here. You like them. 340 now 5. 340 money 5. 350 50 now 50 now 5. 360 5. 70 5. 375 375 5. 370 Troy 3. Sell two big ones. 260 now 5 money 5. 265 70. Now 5, now 80, now 5, 95, $3, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 5, 30, 335, 335, 335, 35, 35, 335, 330, Cade. 7 half, 330, now 5, 330 on the money, now 5, 335, 330, now 5, 40, 55, 50, 5, 355, 60, 5, 365, 570, 75, 3, many moves you want, 375. 375, 80, 80, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 5, 395, $4, now 5, 10, 410, 15, 15, 20, 5, 430, 430, 425, lady number 93. He wants those. Lady got 4 heads. Sell these 2. Sell a choice here. 1 or both. $3 now 5. 10. 310. One or both. 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 55, 65, 375, 80, 55, 85, 385, 85, 85, 385, 380, D&D 20. 7, 280, now 5, 285, 90, 85, 90, 90, 90, 285, 90, 85. Now $3, now 5, now 10, now 15, now 20, now 25, 30, 330, 330, 330, 330, 330, 325, H37. Okay, boys, they've been waiting a couple of weeks, had an 8-way shot, and had a worm with Epernex. Holding one there, $3 now 5. $3 now 5. $3 now money 5 but $10 and $10 15 20 with a 5 but a 325. 320 now 2.5. 320 2.5. 2.5 2.5 2.5 2.5 2.5 2.5. 320 Reese 7. 7 here, 270 now 5, 270 now 5, 275, 270 on the money 5, 275, 80, 80, 85, 90, 290, 85, 90, 90, 90, 290, 90, 90, 85, 90, 90, 55, 90, 295, 295, $3, $3, 5, but a 10, but a $10, 10, 15, 20, 320, 320, 320, 320, 315, shoot, 7. Okay, boys, been waiting 45 plus days. H&H been waiting 45 plus days. Dried out, ready to go. 340, 950, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 90, 80, 90, but a 380, 90, $4 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 425, but a bit of 430, 435, 435, 35, but a bit 35, 40, 440, now 5, but a bit 50, 55, 450, now 50, now 50, now 50, but a bit of 5, 455, 460, but a bit of 5, but a bit of 70, but a bit of 5, 475, 80, 85, but a bit 85, 90, but a 90, but a 90, 490, 490, 485, Lady, number 1, Lady 1, over there, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, money 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, $4 5, 4 and 10, 10, 15, 20, 425, 30, 55, 40, 440, 435, 40, 440, 435, Russell 3, Russell 3. Border cattle from Fort Stockton, weaned 90 plus days, 2 rounds cavalry, 7 triangle 5. Weighed 90 plus days, 2 complete rounds of shots. 290 now 5, 290 on money 5, 295, 290. Money's down 5, but a 290 but a 5, 290 but a 5, 5 now with a $3 but a 5, but a $3 now 5, 10, 3 and 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, but a 20, but 20, but 25, 325, 30, but a 330 now 5, but a 40, but a 5, but a 50, but a 5, 355, 360, but a 60, but a 355, 360, 360, 360, 355, Lady 93, Lady 93, 250 now 5, turn 50 now 5, turn 50 now 5, 5, 5, 255, 2 head, 55 money 5, 255, but a bit of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 255, 60, but a bit of 5, but a 70, but a 5, but a 75, many more you want, 275, 80, 280, 285, 85, 90, 95, but a $3, but a bit of a 5, but a bit of a $3, 5, $3, D&D number 89. All right, same cattle, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, and a $3 now 5, $3 now 5, and a $3 now 5. Over there, $3, 5, 10, and a $10, $10, 10, 15, 315, 20, 320, 15, 20, 20, 20, 320, 315, Gully 6. Same cattle, Wayne, 90 plus days, 270 now 5, 275, 80, 85, but an 85, 95, but a $3, but a 5, but a $3, 5, 10, 15, 315, but a $10, 15, 15, 15, 320, 320, 320, 15, now 20, now 20, now 20, now 20, 315, Gully 6. Okay, hold the little bitty one. $3 now 5, $3 now 5. $3 now 5, 5, 5, 5, but the money 5, but a $3 now 5, 10, 3 and 10, 10, 15, 315, 20, 320, 325, 325, 320, now 5, 25, 25, 25, 20, 30, 330, 330, 325, 30, 30, 30, 30, 330, 325, Lady number 95. 270 now 5. 270 now 5. 80. 275 80. 80 75 85. 85 90. 2 to 5. 90 90 85 90 90 90 92 92 92 92 92 90. 285 Brian Hobman.
136.
All right, Gray Ranch. They have been waiting 90 plus days. I had 2 rounds, Triangle 5, Calvary 7. And it was exactly the same way. 270 now 5. 270 now 5. Money 5. 85 95. $3 now 5. $3 now 5 10. $3 10. 10 10 15 15 15 with a bit of 3 15 3 15 3 15 3 15 20 with a 3 20 3 20 now 5 with a bit of 5 5 320 Gully 6. 2 heifers sell 2 heifers 280 now 5 285 280 now 5, you're buying 2 heifers 285 285 285 money 5 but 285 590 but 95 $3 $3 but 295 now 3 now 3 now 3 now 3 295 H51 H51 250 now 5 255 60 255 65 75 85 285 285 90 but 95 but 295 but $3 but $3 5 305 10 and then 10 10 10 10 10 305 310 310 310 305 Brian Hoffman. Wilford Willie, boys, I had co-vaccinate and Triangle 4 plus PHK. Little Black Bally and many more as you want. 390 now 5. 395 $4 now 5 now 10 15 bit 20 bit 5 bit 30 bit 430 435 435 40 440 bit 5 bit 5 4 Little Black Ball 445 50 450 450 450 450 450 450 445 H4. Their steers had shots. 340 now 5. 340 now 5. Money 5 and 340 now 5. 355 and 355 55 60 but 360 357 half 355 57 half 7 half 7 half 7 half 7 half 355 7 half 355 Troy 5 Troy 5 Troy 5 $3 now 5 $3 now 5 money 5 but $3 5 10 10 15 20 5 30 but 5 but 335 335 40 but 5 but 345 5 5 5 5 but 5 340 D&D 26. Little one, red mott. 330 now 5, 335, 45, 55, 365, 370, 55, 80, 55, 85, 95, 395, $4 5, $4 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, about 10, 4 and 10. 4 and 10, 405, Letty, 9-3, Letty, 9-3. 290, now 5, 290, money, 5, 290, now 5. 295, $3, but a 5, but a 10, but a 15, but a 20, but a 5, but a 325. 325, 25, 25, 25, 320, D&D 10. Sell the big one, $3, now 5. $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, 15, 20, but a 20, but a 5, but a 30, but a 5, 30, 335, 40, 340, 340, 35, 40, but a 340, 340, 335, Troy 20. 340 now 5, 55, 65, 375, 80, bit of 5, bit of 90, bit of 95, $4, 5, 10, bit of 10, 15, 20, bit of 5, 425, 425, 25, 25, 420, shoat 4, shoat number 4. 145, $46, 45, $46, $96, $7, $8, $8, 9, 150, 151, $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 58, $60, $2, $4, $6, $8, $8, 8, 170, 170, $72, $8, 170, shoat number 8, shoat number 8. Got a steer over there, 320, now 5. 320, now 5, money 5, 325, 25, 25, 25. 320, now 5, now 5, now 5, now 5. 30, 330, now 5, 5. 330, Simpson, 36, 7, 37. Red heifer, $3, now 2.5, 3 7.5, now 10, 12.5, 15, 7.5, 20, 2.5, 3.25, 3.22.5, 25, 25, 25, 25, 3.22.5, D&D 26. Mearns cattle from Brady. At a 7-way with Somnus and Ultra Shield, 305, 307 half, 305, 7 half, 10, 10, 10, 10, $10, $10, 307 half, $10, $10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 312 and a half, 15, 15, 79, 79, 79, 379, 379, 379, 315, lady 95, lady 95, $2, 125, 126, 125, 126, 78, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 36, 36, 37, 38, $39.09, 38, 9, 40, 1, 2, $2, 46, 48, 52, 4, 54, 56, 58, 58, 162, $4, $6, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, 166, show number 25. Every kind you like them, 280, now 2.5, 87 hand, 90, 2.5, 97 hand, $3, 2.5, 7 hand, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, 320, 2.5, 327 hand, 35, 40, 337 half, 337 half, 35, 37 half, 7 half, 7 half, 7 half, 335 Cade, 7 half, 290, now 5, 290, money, 5, $3, about 5, about 10, about 15, 315, 15, 315, 315, 315, 315, 310, 15, about 15, 310, H71. Sell the big one, $3, now 5. Sell the Hereford, $3, now 5, $3, now 5. Big one, money, 5, $3 now, 5, 5, 5, 5, $305, $3, lady, number 93, lady 93, $4, now 5, $4 money, 5, $4 now, 5, 5, 5, $4 now, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 455, 465, 75, 75, 475, 470, D&D 20. Yes, sir. You like them here. $3 now 5. $3 money 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 322 and a half, 5, 25, 27 and a half, 327 and a half, 30, 330, 2 and a half, 35, 35, 37 and a half, 337 and a half, 37 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 337 and a half, 335, capital 94. Mark for ownership. 280, now 5, 285, 90, 90, 285, 90, 285, 90, 85, 95, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 325, 320, now 5, 320, Gully 6. All right, Tucker cattle. George Tucker. 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 350 on the money now 5, 60, 5, 360 now 5, 360 now 570, 5, 80, 5, 90, 95, $4, $4, 5, $4 now 5, 405, 405, 405, 405, $4, D&D 4. Tucker cattle, you like them light and good. 380 now 5, 90, 85, 95, $4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 420, 15, now 20, 425, 425, 30, 30, 435, 435, 40, 445, 50, 450, 455, 455, 455, 455, 455, 450, lady 93, lady 93. 7 and a half, 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 355 money 5, 60, 5, 70, 75, 375, 80, 80, 85, 385, 82 and a half, 82 and a 5, 85, 85, 85, 83, 4, 384, 84, 84, 84, 383, be lady 4, Troy 4, Troy 4, Troy 4. Boys got a condition on them now. They'll get up and do it for you. 370 now 5. 370 now 5. Money 5. 80. 85. 90. 95. 95. $4. $4. $4. $4. 5. 10. 410. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 7 half 10. 410. 410. 410. 7 half 9 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 410. 407 half. Troy 4. Troy 4. $2 now 5. $2 now 5. Going on. $2 now 5. Money 5. $2 5. 5 5 5 10. 2 to 10. 10 10 15. 215 215 215 215 215 215 220 220 225 230 230 230 230 235, 35, 35, 40, 245, 245, 245, 245, 50, 250, 255, 255, 255, 255, 255, 250, Russell number 3, Russell 3, Russell 3. 7 ham, a little big underneath, watch underneath him a little bit. 7 hair, 275, now 280, 275, money 80, 280, 275, 80, 280, 285, 85, 90, 290, now 5, now $3, now 5, 305, 310, 315, 315, 315, 20, 320, 15, 25, 330, 5, 40, 5, 45, 53, 55, 360, 5, 70, 5, 75, 88, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, $4, $4, $5, $4, 10, 10, 15, 415, 20, 25, 425, now 30, 35, 435, 40, 440, 435. Lady number 1, lady 1, lady 1. Got a bull over there, 7 hand, 220, now 5, 220 on 5, 30, 230, now 230, 225, big bull, 230, now 5, 235, 45, 250, 250, 250, 50, 50, 50, 250, 250, 245, Nolan 29, Nolan 29, Nolan 29, 240, now 5, 245, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 285, 95, 95, $3, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 325, 325, 325, 320, Nolan 56. Seven here, 270, now 5, 270, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 7, 90, 2.5, 95, 97, $3, 2.5, 7, 10, 12.5, 15, 15, 17, 20, 2.5, 5, 325, 2.5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 325, 322.5, D&D 26, D&D 26. 370, now 5, 375, 85, 95, $4, 5, 10, 415, 25, 30, 445, 450, 565, 70, 470, 470, 470, 470, 465, EC, 350. African, 7.5, 320, now 2, 320, now $2, 2, money 2, 320, now 2, 2, 4, 324, 6, 28, 30, 32, 332, 332, 332, 330, capital 94. Sell 2 steers, sell 2 steers. 350, now 5, 355, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, 320, now 5, 325, 30, 330, 325, 30, going on, 330, 30, 30, 30, 30, 330, 325, Fox 50, Fox 50. African 280, now 5, 280, now 5, money 5, 285, 285, 280, 2.5, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 282 and a half, that'll be capital 5-8, capital 5, capital 5. Seven ham, 305, 3.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 7.5, 20, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 30, 2.5, 35, 335, 7.5, 337.5, 337.5, 337.5, 335, D&D number 2. So Red Bull with the tag, 7.5, 320, now 5, 320 on the money, now 5, Red Bull, 325, 30, 5, 40, 50, 355, 365, 360, now 5, 365, 360, D&D 2. Little pinch behind his shoulders there. $2 now five. 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 150 now five. 155 money five. 155 5 80 60. Now five. 170 175 80 80 55 85 185 85 85 85 90 90 90 190 190 90 90 90 190 now 87 at 90 190 187. I have Marty 40 Marty 250. Marty 250. Every kind, $3 now five. On my money, $5 with a $3, 5, 10, 15, with a 20, with a 5, with a 3, 25, 30, with a 5, 3, 35, 45, with a 50, with a 3, 53, 53, 53, 50, 345, Troy 20. Set a big one, one big one, 290 now five, 290 now five, 290 now five, 95, 95, one big one, 290 now five, 290 now five, over there, 295, money five, 95, 95, 295, $3, $3, $5, $3, 5, 10, $10, 10, 310, 310, 310, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 310, capital 31, cap 31, cap 31, $73, 50 now five, 355, money five, 355, 355, 65 and 75 and 80 5 and 90 5 $4 5 and $405 $5 5 5 $4 and it'll be H38 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 $4 H38. Okay, big one is M branded, has to be a 639. 110 112 110 money 12. 110, 112, 110, 112, M brand, 110, 112, $12, 110, Marty, 639. Syllable over there, happening, 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 285, 90, $5, $3, $3, 295, $3, $3, $295, Brian Hoffman. 7 heifer kind, 250 now 5, 250 now 5, turn 50 now 5, 250 now 5, 255, 555, 255, 255, 255, 255, money 555 at 255, 250 EC number 47. Heifer, sell the heifer, 280 now 5, 285, 85, 85, money 5, but 285, 285, 5, 5, 5, 5, 285, 90, but 90 now 5, 295, 95, 95, 290 EC 54. With the 5 4s and 47 together. Happening, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, but $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, but 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, but $3 5, $3 capital 35. Two more, 7.5, 350 now 5. Money 5 but a 350, 2 or more, 2 you like, 350 now 5. 260, 365, 375, but 80, but 5, but 85, 90, 395, 95, $4 5, but $4 5, 10, 15, but 15, 20, 425, but 20, 30, but 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 425. Russell number 3. 7.5, $3 now 5, $3 in the money 5, 10, $10, 15, 315, 315, 315, 315, 15, 15, 15, 15, 310, H37. Sell a big one, 160 now 2. $160 now 2. 2, money, 2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, 160, 24, 246, $8, $8, 72, 174, 76, 78, 80, 84, 86, 88, 90, 190, 190, 90, 90, 188, shoat number 8, shoat number 8. $3 now 5, $3 money 5, $3 5, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 320, 15 now 20, 20, 20, 20, 320, 320, 315, Troy 6. There's steers, 380 now 5, 380 now 5, money 5, 385, 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 385, 385, 385, 385, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 5, 85, 85, $4, $4, 5, 85, 85, $4 Troy 4. Two more, 7.5, $3.60, now 5. 2 or more, 365, money 5 at a 70, but a bit of 5, but a bit of 75, 80, 85, but 85, 90, but a 90, 95, but a bit of 95, 95, $4, $4, now 5, but a bit of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, but a bit of 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 410, Troy, number 5, Troy 5. $3.20, now 5, 325, 30, with a bit of 325, 30, 330, 325, 30, with a 30, 30, 30, 30, 330, 330, 35, 40, with a bit of 40, 335, Fox, 50. 7.5, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, 355, money, 65, 75, 85, 95, $4, 5, 10, 410, 10, 10, 5, 10, 410, 10, 405, Shoat, number 4. Every guy, 7.5, $3, now 5, $3, now money, now 5, $5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 330, 335, 40, 45, 50, 5, 360, 365, 365, 365, 360, Lady, 93. 7 330, now 5, 330, now 5, money 540 with a bit of 5, with a bit of 345, 345, 50 with a 5, with a 65, 75, 80 with a bit of 380, 375, 85, with 85, 90, with a 90, 90, 90, 395, $4, 5, with a bit of 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, with a bit of 10, 15, 415, 20, 20, with a bit of 5, with a bit of 425, 420, Lady, 93. Over there, 340, now 5, 340, now 5, 5, 5, money 50, 50, 350, 350, 355, 355, but a 350, now 5, 5, 355, 5, 5, 5, 5, 355, 355, 355, 350, Troy, 5, 5, Troy, 5, 5. 7.5, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, 3.5, money 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, got him, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, $3 5, $3 Gully 6, $3 Gully number 6, Gully 6. 340, now 5, 340, now 5, and 5, 5, money 5. 350, now 5, now 60, but 5, but 70, but 5, but 80, but 85, 90, but 395, 95, 95, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 95, 390, EC 421, EC 421. Okay, sell choice. You pick what you like. 450, now 5, 450, now 5. 560, 575, 485, and your choice. I'll pile 90, 495, now $5, now 5, 10, 510, 15, 15, 15, 25, 20, 525, 30, 30, 35, 35, 35, 35, 30, 525, D and D, H number 3, H3. 2 or more. You're buying 2 of them. 350, now 5. 350, now 5. 350 on the money, now 5. 355, 60, 5, 75, 80, 5, 90, 390, 5, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 95, 390, D and D 19. Settle Red Bull, $7.5, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, $3, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 335, 45, 355, 355, 65, 365, 70, 5, 375, 85, 85, 85, 385, 385, 385, 375, H30. 2 bulls, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, and the money 540 with a 550 with a 5 with a 60, 360 on 2 bulls, 360, 360, 360, 355 D and D 2. 340, now 5, 340, money 5, 345, 5, 5, 345, 50, now 50, now 5, now 60, now 5, now 70, now 5, and 80, 80, 385, 90, 95, $4, 5, and 10, 14, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 410, Troy, number 21. 7 and a half, 330 now 5, 335, 40, we do 40, we do 335 now 48, 40, 345, 350, 355, 360, we do 5, we do 70, 370, 370, 70, 70, 75, we do 75, 80, 80, 80, we do 80, 375, H 38 from Sanderson. 7 there, 280, now 5, 280 on the money, now 5, 285, 285, 85, but a 90, but a 90, now 5, but a 295, 95, $3, 5, but a $3, now 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, but a 15, 15, 15, 310, 315, 320, but a 20, but a 20, but a 25, but a 5, but a 5, many more as you want, 325, 330, 330, 330, 335, 335, 40, 40, but a 5, but a 45, but a 50, 355, 355, 355, 60, but a 60, 360, 360, 360, 360, 355, lady, 95. 7 here. 7 here, 7 and $2.60 now 5, 260 on the money now 5, 75, 85, but 90, but 95, $3.05, 305, 10, but $10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 320 now 5, 325, 325, 325, 325, 320, Troy 6. Seven, 320 now 5, 320 on the money now 5, 320 now 5, 320 now 530, 5, 40, 5, 350, 5, 355, 355, 60, 365, 65, 365, 70, 70, 75, 75, 75, 75, 80, 85, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 5, 395, $4.05, 4.95, 10, 10, 10, 10, better 10, letter 10, 4 and 10, 4 and 10, 405, lady number 9, show your weight on them. They go to lady. All right, 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 money 5, but a $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, but a 5, but a 330, 35, but a 330 now 5, 330, 5, 35, 35, 35, 330, EC 47. 7 here, 290. Now sell the black to. We got 330 now 5. Black one, 330 on the money now 5. 3. You're buying the black. 335, 40. Now 5, now 50, now 5, now 60, now 5, 70, 375, 80, 5, 90, 5, 95, 95, $4, $4, 5, 405, 405, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 405, lady number 95. $2.50 now 5, $2.50 now 5. On the money, 65, 75, 85, 95, now $3, 5, 310, 310, 305, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 310, 15, 315, 315, 315, 315, 315, 315, 310, lady, 95. It's happening. 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 90, 90, 90, 285, 95, 295, 290 now 5, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 290, Tom 3, Tom 3. 7 here, 280 now 5, 280 on money 5 at a 2 to 5, 85, 85, 280 now 5, 90 for the 5, 295, $3 for the 5 at a $3 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 325 at a 320 now 5, 30 with dividend 35, 335, 40 with dividend 40, 40 with dividend 343, 40, 335, lady 93. Heifer calf. Okay, sell a Jersey cow and the heifer, her heifer calf. 1,400 and a half, 1,400 and a half, 1,400 now half, on the money now half, now 1,500, 1,500, 1,500 and a half, 1,500, 16, $1,600, $1,600, 1,600, 1,575, now 1,600, $1,600, 1,575, 1,600. 1,600, 1,600. Anybody else? 1,600, 1,600. 1,575, Marty. 300. Sell the cap by the head. 375, 400. On the money, $400. 375, 400 by the head. $400, $400, $400, $400, $400, $400, $400. 375, 400. $400. 375 by the head, Tom 3. All right, they are M branded. Oh, 110, 112, 110, 112. On the money, 12. 110, 111, 111. $111, $11, $11, $11, bid $11, $11, $11, 110. Marty 639. Keep them separate from those others. Keep them separate from that other 639. 144.95, 144.95, 144, money, 5, 4.95, 144.95, 5, 144, Marty 25. Sell the black heifer, 330, now 5, 330, almost 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 375, 375, 75, 75, 75, 370, shoat 4, shoat number 8, put her on 8, shoat 8. 7.5, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, $3 now money 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 5, $3, EC 5, 4. It's happening. $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, 10, 15, 25, but a 30, but a 330, 325, 35, 335, 340, but a 5, 345, 50, 350, but a 50 now 50 now 50 now 50 now 50, 355, 355, 355, 355, 355, 355, 350, capital number 35, cap 34, capital 34. 7 at 320, now 5, 30, 330, now 5, now 40, now 550, 350, 350, 55, at a 355, 355, 355, 355, 355, 350, capital 34. It's happening. $145, $46, $145, $146 on the money 7, $8, $9, 50, 150, 150, 51, 151, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55, 56, 57, 158, 158, 59, 59, $60, 1, 1, 2, 62, 3, 3, 3, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3 now, 3, 162, show 25. Sell 2 big ones, $3 now 5, $3 now 5. On money 5, 10, 15 to 15, 20, now 5, now 30, now 5, now 40, 340, 35, 40, 40, 40, 40, 335, Troy 20. 7.5, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, money 5, 45, 55, 60, 70, 375, 75, 75, 75, 370, capital 92. So little one now, 350 now 5, 355, money 565, but a 370, but a 70, 370, 70, 70, 70, 70, 370, 370, 365, Simpson number 35, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5. $3 on the money now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20, 320, but a 325, but a 325, 25, 25, 320, Troy 6, Sell the big one, 155, $6. 155, 156. Sell the big one, 155, 6, 7. 157, 157, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57. 156, Marty, number 44. 7, $2, now 40, now 5. Money 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, but a 90, but a 5, but a $3, but a 5. $3 now 5, 5, 5, but a 5. $3, 871.
PCR feedlot on page 19.
All right, $2.90, now 5, $290, now 5, money 5, $3, 5, $3, now 5, and $10, and $10, 10, 15, 15, 15, better 3, 15, 20, 3, 20, 3, 15, now 20, with a bit of 20, 20, 15, 20, 20, with a bit of 3, 20, 3, 20, 315, capital 31. Two big ones, two big ones, 280, now 5. 285, 90, but 285, 90, 90, 90, 95, $3, 5, $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 320, 15, not 20, not 20, not 20, not 20, 315, Nolan, 26. Celery, $3.40 now 5. 340, money 5 and 345. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 50, 350 now 5. 355, 60, 60, 355, 360, 5, and 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 70, 70, 70, 70, 370, 370, 365, Troy, 5, 5. $3 now 5, $3 now 5. $3 money 5, 10, 10, 15, 20. 325, 30, 335, 40, 5, 45, 345, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 55, 355, 360, 360, 365, 365, 360, Troy, 3, Troy, 3, $3 now 5, and money 5, $3 now 5.
Did I give you a page one?
Yes.
Just a whole bunch of page one. Didn't that one?
Yeah. $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, $3 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 325 and 30, 5, 335, 2.5, 5, 37 and a half, 37 and a half, 337 and a half, 335, D&D 26. Okay, came at those calves. 160 now on 160 not on $1 money 2 $2 4 5 65 $6 66 7 $8 $8 $9 $9 169 168 970 171 $1 2 $3 73 4 74 4 5 5 6 76 7 $7 $8 $8 78 $8 177, Marty 37. Tell a red ball face cow over there. 130 now one. 130 hit it one. Hit it one. Money's in. Now one. 130 1 2 3 3 4 5 35 36 137 37 37 38 39 39 40 140 1 2 3 3 142 Lone Star. Okay, you're buying 2 on the rail, 170, now 2. 170, 24, 246, 78, 82, but the 4, but 6, 88, 90, 2, but the 4, 94, 194, 19, 94, 94, 94, 94, 96, 198, 198, $2, $2, 2, 202, 202, 224, 204, 204, 206, 6, but 6, 8, 210, 210, 212, but 14, but 16, but 216, 216, 216, 214, Marty, 37. 7 ham, 155, 156, 7, 157, 157, 8, 59, $60, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, 2 head, 65, 64, now 5, 166, 7, $8, $8, 9, now 72, now 4, now 6, 78, 80, bit of 2, bit of 4, bit of 86, 88, 90, 2, bit of 4, 96, 196, 96, 96, 194, D&D 102. 7 ham, 125, 126, 125, $26, 125, 126, on the money. Now 6, 125, 126, 125, 26 out of 6, 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 125, Marty, 25. 7 ham, 150 now 1, 150 hebrew 1, hebrew 1, $1, $2, 53, 54, 155, 155, 56, 57, 58, 59, $60, 1, $1, 161, hebrew 1, $1, 160, show 25. Young and light bread. 700 by 10, now 25. On the money, 50, 70, 70, 75, 800, 800 and a quarter, but 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter, and a half, 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter, now half, now half, and 8, 25, 58, 58, 75, 8, 75, 900, 900 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 9, 75, now 1,000, quarter, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half, 75, 1100, 1100, 1100, $1,100, $1,100, but 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1075, Justin Smith. Number 2. Number 2. They're young here. $1,000 and a quarter, now quarter, now half, but a 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half, 75, 1100, now half, now 12, 12 and a half, 13, now half, 1400, now half, but 14 and a half, 14 and a half, 15, now half, 15, 16, now half, 17, now half, 18, 8. One of them's open now. 1100, now one's open. 1100, now quarter. 1100 and a quarter, half, 75. 1200, 1200, now quarter, now half, 1275, 13, now quarter, 13 half, 13 now 75, 13 75, 14 now quarter, 14 half, 14 half, 14 and a quarter and a half, half, better, 14 half, 14 75, 14 75, 75, 75, 75, 1450, Brian Hoffman, 5. Sell the calf, $4 now 5, $4 now 5, and a bit of $4 money 5, 4 and 5, $400 5, $4 5, yes sir, 405, 405, 405. $4 EC 350. Young 160 now 1. $160 one. Even $1, $1. $160 now 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 68, 9, 70, 172, 4, 76, 78, 80, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 178. Show number 22. 130 now 1, 130 now 1, 130 now the money now 1, $1, $1, $2, $3, $113 now 3, now 3, 132, Marty 25. 7 ham, 150 now 2, $150 2, $150 $2, $150 on the money now 2, 52, 152, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 150, Marty number 8. Yes, sir, boy. She's 6 months bred, solid mouth. 2,300 now for it. $2,400 now 5, now 6, now 7, now 8, now 9, now 3,000, 31, 32, 33, 32 and a half. 3,200 and a half, 3,200 and a half, 32, now half, $3,200. Show 13, show 13. Sell 2 steers, 450, now 5, 60, 465, 75, 85, 95, $5 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30, 5, 530, 540, 545, 555, 560, 5 70, 575, 575, 570, H 36. Sell a heifer, 370, now 5, 375, 80, 75, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 375, 80, 80, 80, 375, D&D 19. Four months bred, where to you? 190, now 2.5, 5, 195, 92.5, 5, 195, 192.5, 5, 95, 95, 95, 95, now 7.5. 197 and a half, $192, $2, 197 and a half, show 19.
She is a pair. They want the pair sold together. There's 1 pair, 2 cows, and 3 calves.
How many total consignment?
7.
Let's see what you got.
Sell a red steer going out. 370, now 5, 370, money 5, 80, 5, 85, 90, 95, 95, $4, 5, 405, 55, 10, 10, $10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 20, 420, 420, 420, 420, 415. Troy, 4. Oh, there, 330, now 5. 330, now 5, money 5, 4, 3, now 4, now 5, now 5, now 10, 345, 50, 5, 360, 360, 365, 370, now 5, 370, capital number 92. On that there over there. Okay. You buy the cow, you can have the little heifer calf for $5.50 a pound. 1,800, 1,900, 18 on the money, 1,900. 19, now 2,000, 2021, 21, 21, 21, 22, 22, 22, 23, a bit of 24, a bit of 2,400, 45, 25, 24 and a half, 2,400 and a half, 24 and a half, 24 and a half, 24 and a half, 24 and a half, $2,400, showed 18. $5, now 5. Heifer calf, 5. Money, 5. $5, 5. $5, 5. $5, 5, 10. 510. 15, 15, 20. Now 5. Now 30. Now 5. 540. Now 5. 545. 540. 545. 45. 540. Russell number 3. Russell 3. Russell 2. Russell 2. Over there, 370, now 5, 75. 375, money, 5, 75, 80, 385, 90, 95, $4, 5, 45, 555, $4, EC 350. Open cow, 128, 9, $128, 9, 32, 46, 8, 42, 46, 8, 50, 52, 52, 46, 58, $60, $2, $4, $4, 4, 162, D&D 102, 101, D&D 101. It's having a hand. 150 now two. 150 now two. 150 now two. 150 on the money two. Two, 4, 54, 6, 8, $60. $2, 164. 24. Bit, 4. 162. Show number 13. 250 now 5. 250 now 5. 250 on 5. 250 now 5. 5, 250 money 5. 250 2.5. 2.5. 255 7.5 60 260 2.5 5 2.5 5 7.5 7.5 70 270 70 70 70 2.5 5 75 75 75 75 75 75 270 2.5 show number 8 from over at Ballinger, boys, they are good. 27, 28, 27, 2800, 9, now 3,000, now 31, 32, 31, 32, 31, 32, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 34, 35, 3,500, 3,600, 3,600, 35 and a half, 35 and a half, 3,500, a half and a half, at about 35 and a half, 3,600, now half, 3,700, 3,700, 3,700, 3,700, sold them, 3,650. What is it? Sanchez. 7 to 330, now 5, 335, 40, now 5, now 50, now 5, 365, with a 365, with a bit of 5, 70, with a bit of 370, 365, now 70, with a bit of 370, 370, 370, 365, capital 35. Hold one if you need to, hold one if you need to. 3, 10, 15, 3 10, 12 and a half, 310, 3 money, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 3 20, 2 and a half, 5, with a 25, 7 and a half, with a 30, with a bit of 30, with a 330, 2 and a half, with a 5, 35, 37 and a half, 40, with a bit of 340, 2 and a half, with a bit of 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 340. Troy, number 20. 70, 280, now 5, 280, now 5. Money, 5, 280, now 5, 90, with a bit of 95, now $3, with a bit of $3, $3, $3, $3, $3, 295, D&D 89. By the head, 350, now 75, now 400, now quarter and a half, 4 and a half, 475, now 5, now quarter, 5 and a 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 half, $550, 550, 575. Now 600, $600, $600 and a quarter, 600 and a quarter half, 6 and a half, 675, $700, $700, $700, 7 and a quarter, 7 and a quarter, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 75, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 775 by that, Russell 2, Russell 2. Steer 216, now 5. On the money, now 5, 70, bit of 5, bit of 80, bit of 5, bit of 90, bit of 5, bit of $3, bit of 5, 310, 310, 310, 35, 310, $310, $10, $10, 10, 305, Troy 6, Troy 6. 7 here, $2 now, $2 now 5, $2 on the money, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 5, 30, 235, 240, now 5. 240, 2 and a half, 5, 47 and a half, 50, 250, 2 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 57 and a half, 260, 260, 260, 257 and a half, show number 77. Sell 2 steers, 7 and a half, 305, 37 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 2 and a half, now 5, 27 and a half, 330, 2 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, 40, bit of 340, 340, 340, 340, 42 and a half, bit of 2 and a half, 25, bit of 5, 7 and a half, 350, bit of 2 and a half, bit of 52 and a half, 2 and a half, 350, Reese number 6. 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, money 5, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, $3 5, $3 5, $3 Troy 20. Seven here, 175, 77, 175, 177, 175, money 6. 175, no, $6, $6, yes, sir, $6, $6, $6, 67, 77, 178, 179, $80, bit of 80, bit of 80, bit of 80, 179, Lone Star 1. All right, just came in. They've been waiting 90 days. Have been vaccinated with Vista, Blackleg, and Pyramid 5 with Somnus. What's 28 head of them altogether?
Yes.
Foster. Okay, go hold one head. All right, Wayne, 90 days, had shots, 340, now 5, 340, now 5, money 5, with a 340, now 5, 345, 50, with a bit of 355, with a 355, 360, with a bit of 5, with a bit of 70, 370, now 5, with a bit of 72, and a half, 375, 75, 7 and a half, with a bit of 377 and a half, 377 and a half, with a bit of 7 and a half, 375, Simpson, 60. $3 now 5. $3 now 5. $3 now 5. 10 and then $10, 10, 10, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 330, 325, 30, 30, 30, 330, 330, 330, 325, Fox 50. Okay, sell that one. Many more as you want. 350 now 5. 350 now 5. Money 5. 350 now 5. 355 5 5 5 5 5 355 5 5 355 355 350 Troy 5. Okay, sell the slick one and many more as you want. 280 now 5. 280 now 5. 90. 5, $3 5, 10, but a $3 10, 15, 315, 20, but a 5, but a 325, 30, but a 5, but a 40, but a 5, but a 45, 50, 350, 350, 55, but a 60, 365, but a 70, but a 5, but a 75, 75, 370, Simpson 35. $175, 180, 175 on the money, 80, 175, 190, 190, 80, 75, 80. Money's down, 180, 175, 80, anybody else? 80, 180, 180, 175. Tom, number 3. How you want it? Tom 2. Tom 2. Okay, hold the short tail. Sell 3 head. $3 now 5. $3 in money 5, 10, 15, 20, but 25, 330, but a 330. Now 5, but a 40, but a 45, but a 345, 345, 5, 5, 5, 5, but a 5, 340. Simpson 36. $2 now 5. $2 now 5. $2 now 5. Money 5. $2 now 5. 5, 5, 5. But a $2 now 5. $2 5. $2 5. $2 5. $2. Tom 2. Tom 2. Two or more. 225 now 30. 225, 230. 225, 230. 225, 230. On 2 of them. 225, 230. On the money, now 30. 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230. 225, Tom, 2. Okay, watch him now. How he gets around. 125, 130. 125, 130. 125, 130, 30, 30, 130, 130, 130, 130, on my 35, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 160, 160, 155, Tom, 2. And I guess that's it. That's all. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate the business. Thanks for being here. Be back next week for a bigger and better show.